Out of the 4 skills, reading, writing, listening, and speaking, which one do you have the most difficulty with? Which one is the most hard? Huh? Speaking? I hear speaking. What do you guys think? Generally speaking, listening can be difficult, probably especially in this situation today, because I'm speaking with an American accent and I'm speaking probably very fast, right? Yeah. So it's a little difficult listening. But I think what I see most commonly is difficult in Sudan is speaking. Okay? So I want to give you some ideas and suggestions on speaking, and I will talk about some of the other skills also. But we'll start with speaking. So the number 1 rule for speaking English is this. I'm going to write it on the board. Make mistakes.
Make mistakes.
Okay. When you're speaking, the number 1 rule is make mistakes. Yeah, why? Because everyone is afraid to speak because you don't want to make mistakes, right? Every time you speak English, you are afraid you will say something wrong, right? Some of you today in our activity, you spoke like this and I couldn't. Right? You spoke so quietly and softly because you were afraid you were saying the wrong thing, right? Exactly. And so you were very afraid of making mistakes. If you are afraid of making mistakes, you'll never learn to speak English, right? Because anytime you speak, when you're learning a new language, you will make mistakes. But that's the only way you're going to learn. If you're going to learn to speak English, you have to make mistakes. Okay? So the number 1 rule, make mistakes. Can all of you make mistakes? Can you make mistakes?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely. Everyone can make mistakes, right? Even I make mistakes when I speak English and when I use the language English. Everyone can make mistakes. If you can make mistakes, you can learn. Okay? You understand?
Yes.
The reason you don't learn is because you don't try and you don't make mistakes. We're talking about English, not math.